If you are confusing sequences with series, you will be losing marks in your exams. Most students think that sequences and series are the same thing, but that small mistake alone will make you lose marks in WAEC. So let's clarify the difference so that you don't make that same mistake. But what is a sequence? Let's consider the numbers on the board. On the board, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This is a list of numbers, and you will notice that there is a pattern. By adding 2 to each number, we get the next number. Let's consider another example. 1, 3, 9, 27, and 81. What do you notice? Can you recognize any pattern? Yes. In this list of numbers, we can see a pattern. By multiplying each number, we get the next. For instance, 1 times 3 will give us 3. 3 times 3 will give us 9. 9 times 3 gives us 27. 27 times 3 gives us 81. This means this list is a sequence because the numbers are in a particular order and they have a pattern. If we want to know the next number, all we need to do is to say 81 times 3. Let's consider another list of numbers. 25, 21, 17, and 13. Is this a sequence? Let's find out. Obviously, these numbers are arranged in a particular order, and we call this a descending order because we are moving from a bigger number down to a smaller number. So that is the order, and we say this is a descending sequence. But is there a pattern? Let's find out. The first number here is 25. If we subtract 4 from 25, we get 21. And if we subtract 4 from 21, we get 17. If we subtract 4 from 17, we get 13. That means there's a pattern. So a sequence is a list of numbers arranged in a particular order and following a common pattern. That is, a sequence equals to list of numbers in an orderly pattern. Consider another list of numbers. 1, 4, 6, 7, and 10. What can you say about this list? Is this a sequence? Let's find out if it has a pattern. To get the second number, we add 3 to 1. To get 6, the third number, we add 2 to 4. To get 7, we add 1 to 6. And to get 10, we add 3 to 7. So it becomes obvious that there is no pattern in this list because we cannot be sure what the next number will be. Therefore, this is not a sequence. Let's look at another one. 16, 14, 10, 9, and 6. This is another list of reducing numbers. The first number here is 16. To get 14, we subtract 2 from 16. To get 10, we subtract 4 from 14. To get 9, we subtract 1 from 10. And to get 6, we subtract 3 from 9. And you see that there is no regular pattern here because we can't be sure what the next number will be. Therefore, this is not a sequence. Let's move on to 3.5, 5, 6.5. What can we say about these numbers? Let's find out if it has a pattern. The first number here is 2. To get 3.5, we add 1.5 to 2. What about 5? To get 5, we add 1.5 to 3.5. What about 6.5? If we add 1.5 to 5, we get 6.5. That means there's a pattern. By adding 1.5 each time, we get the next number. Therefore, this list is a sequence. Now, you know how to identify a sequence, but there is something else you need to know about sequences. you need to know that each number in a sequence is called a term. So the first number is called the first term. The second number is the second term. The third number, third term. And the fourth number is the fourth term. And these dots tells us that the numbers continue. So we can find the fifth term, the sixth term, the seventh term, and so on and so forth. Having said this, what then is a series? Let's find out. Let's consider these numbers again: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. If we decide to add up these numbers, what do we get? That is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. What will that give us? 30, right? So what we get when we add the terms of a sequence is a series, meaning that a series is the sum of a sequence. So make this very clear: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is a sequence, but 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 is a series. And that is it. You see the difference? In sequences, we only list numbers, but in series, we add numbers to get the sum. This means that sequence is equal to list of numbers. Series is equal to sum of numbers. So when you see commas, think sequence. And when you see pluses, think series. Now look at this: 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. A series or a sequence? Sequence. What about 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 13? What is this? Series. Now let's talk about the kind of trap WAEC like to set for students. WAEC will not ask you to define a sequence or a series, but WAEC will say find the seventh term or find the sum of. So when you see the word term, know that you are dealing with sequences. And when you see the word sum, know that you are dealing with series. Now you know the difference between a sequence and a series. The next step for you is AP, Arithmetic Progression. That is another area WAEC like testing students on. And I will break that down in the next lesson. Subscribe.